Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today from Sigma Traits sent to me by a guy named Matrix of Madness. I will leave both of their channels in the pinned comment. Make sure you check them out. But let's get right into the video.
I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to find someone that makes them happy. I want everybody to live a beautiful life that they want for themselves. I don't wish ill on anybody, but I can't stand the delusion. Now we all got to sit here and we got to be like, oh yeah, this is great. You know, this is somebody who could get 95% of guys. And imagine going through life with that sense of delusion. Like, we see it, and this is an extreme example, but when women walk around like that, imagine walking around thinking, I could get 95% of guys. How many guys are you telling no to because you think you're better than them? Are you? Or is it in your head? Just think about it. If you don't want to wind up alone, you have to have a realistic assessment of what you bring to the table, of your looks, of your capabilities, of what you're willing to do in a relationship, of your character, all of it.
A lot of these modern women, they don't have character, they don't consider reality, and they will continue to be alone until the end of their time on this planet. Guys, modern women will oftentimes act so incredibly arrogant because they think that they can get 95% of guys. But let me just highlight for a second here that number one, they can't get a relationship. But number two, it's true. A lot of these girls have a stupid amount of options. But that tells you something, doesn't it, right? When they're all single and they're all struggling and complaining about men not committing to them, you've really got to ask yourself the question, what the hell are these modern women actually doing?
Men always just want virgins that hadn't had to anyone and are really good girls. Like, you want younger women as well, so it's like that whole predator vibe.
What if I said women are stupid, can't make money, short, and weak because they want a guy that makes more money than them, taller than them, more confident, ambitious, etc.? That would be ludicrous, wouldn't it? We don't shame female preferences. Okay? When a woman says, I want a man that's tall, makes money, etc., you go, girl, you deserve it. That's your preferences. If I say, I want a girl that's not a hoe, that has some sexual temperance, isn't going to embarrass me when I walk in a room, beautiful, young, etc., that's considered, oh, that's toxic and masculine. We demonize male preferences, but we don't demonize female preferences.
Yeah, and see, guys, men aren't really allowed to have preferences without being insulted. That's the thing, okay? If you're a dude and you come along and you say, hey, listen, I don't want to wipe up a woman that's been with 35 different men, society will tell you that, oh, you don't like women, or you're just an evil, disgusting man, or you're a predator, right? Even though there's a very logical reason for it, and even though it's a preference, okay? All of these women choose to get mad about this because men aren't out here marrying horrible women who have been with a whole bunch of different dudes. Apparently, men are just supposed to put up with whatever behavior they're given, and we're supposed to tolerate it from women no matter what.
So what about the women that didn't choose to raise a kid on their own?
Of the 50+% divorce rate, women are filing 70–80% of all divorces. Women are choosing to wreck their own homes every day. Men are not choosing to wreck their own homes and make women single parents. That's a choice that women are making.
Why? Because their husbands are trash, treating them badly?
Okay, now here we go with the ad hominem stuff. This is the same stuff that's been piped into the culture forever. That when a woman chooses to break her home, it's always the man's fault.
Yeah, right. So what we do is we go out here, we destroy marriages, we destroy families, we try and steal money from men through the divorce courts, through family courts, etc. And then every single time it's the man's fault because he was evil and he's such an awful man. But it's funny, guys, these women never seem to answer. If he's such an awful guy, why did you marry him in the first place? Why did you decide to have kids with him in the first place? Why did you open your legs to such an awful, terrible man? And then they'll give you some sob story about how they never realized he was awful until 5 years into their marriage when she could get money out of it. You know what I'm saying? All of these women are perpetual victims, and they think that their situations are different.
Men need to realize that for most women are crazy. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Women initiate divorce 80% of the time. You can't turn hoes like her into housewives. Countless men, just like the guy in the video, have felt the gut-wrenching pain of discovering the woman they love has cheated on them. These women cheat, breaking hearts and shattering trust without a second thought. It's astounding how easily some can toss aside loyalty and commitment like yesterday's trash. Here's to those who mock family values and leave a trail of broken hearts in their wake. Such fine examples of integrity and character, aren't they? This is precisely why MGTOW men exist.
People meet people nowadays. Being a single gal in a single world, where do I go if I don't want to go on dating apps? Like, I don't like dating apps. I've had them. I've tried them. I get disappointed. I get discouraged. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Dating apps, if you're going to think this person is attractive, you're probably going to swipe yes. And if you don't find them attractive, you're going to swipe no. But sometimes people just aren't photogenic. They just don't present themselves well through photos. That's why I just feel like it's so much better to meet people in person. Also, just like with having dating apps, like, it just feels forced, and I don't want it to feel forced. I want to like go out in public, meet someone like in the wild, both just happen to bump into each other, and you're like, and then, you know, sparks fly. I just want to know where do the single men go?
It is crazy to me, guys. I just want to highlight this for a second, okay? If you have a woman who is struggling to date, who is struggling to get a relationship from a man or keep a man around, the game is already over. You have already lost, madam. Okay? Women have such an incredible amount of options that by the time they come to you and they tell you that dating sucks, please understand that she is the problem. It's not the men's fault, guys. I guarantee you, we could sit down for 20 seconds, we could watch this woman swipe on a dating application, and that would tell you everything you need to know. All of these women are just swiping on the hyper-attractive men on the dating applications, and she says here, hey, a lot of people don't know how to present themselves. I guarantee you she's still not swiping on the dudes that she doesn't find to be top tier on these dating apps. You know, it's so disgusting to me, guys, how this is the equivalent. Again, I make this analogy quite a lot, but this is like a millionaire complaining that their coffee is too expensive, right? They've got $25 million in the bank, and they're like, wait a minute, my coffee costed $5.60 today. Sounds like a you problem.
Where are you going? Where are you hanging out? Like, if you're in the garage, like, come out.
No, I don't think I will.
Have you guys noticed that some of my videos have gone missing over here on YouTube? That is because I am slowly moving them over to locals where I can actually host them without the risk of getting in trouble. If you are not aware, many creators are starting to move over to places like locals, Rumble, etc. because YouTube is not really a free speech platform. So if you are interested in supporting the channel and getting access to videos that are no longer available here, make sure that you come and join us over on Locals. The link will be in the video description down below. Supporters get access to their own exclusive videos that are no longer available to the public. So make sure you go to the link in the description and join us over there now. But anyway, guys, back to today's episode.
Like, are you at the lake? Are you snowmobiling? Are you fishing? It's wintertime. What are you doing right now?
A lot of these single guys who you completely and utterly overlook, they're avoiding you. Like, let's just make that absolutely clear. They will do absolutely anything, guys. They'll be, I don't know, playing video games, doing whatever hobby they enjoy, stacking their money, going to the gym. A lot of these guys don't want to deal with you. And they're at home, or they're doing their hobbies.
It's funny. How am I this amazing, like, and single? Like, are you kidding me?
I'm just going to play that back so you guys can hear this one more time.
Funny. How am I this amazing, like, and single? Like,
one more time.
It's funny. How am I this amazing, like, and single? Like,
it's disgusting, guys. Like, truly, isn't it? How am I this amazing and I'm still single? Well, number one, you're clearly not as amazing as you think. Number two, the way you date is probably absolutely horrendous, guys. If you sit down and you have discussions with women like this, you know, you don't judge them, you don't antagonize them, you don't try to be rude, and you ask them about their dating history, they just tell on themselves. Like, they will literally sit there and tell you the types of men that they date, that they choose. And what, we're supposed to sit here and we're supposed to listen about how you want chivalry when the last guy you went on a date with, Chris, just took you to like McDonald's and then you went over to his house, or you probably just went directly over to his house. But you know, you miss the chivalrous men and you want things to happen naturally. Get out of here.
are you kidding me? And like, for the longest time, I just like wasn't worried about it. At this point, I'm like, I'm 31. What is happening? Like,
yeah, see, you're worried about it now because you're 31. right? You didn't give a damn when you were in your 20s. You were just screwing around, getting with a whole bunch of different dudes. And this is the path that so many modern women have, guys, is they don't care. They're a free spirit in their 20s. But then they get to their 30s and they're like, oh, wait a minute, I can't have a family forever. I need to get married now. I'm starting to look real damn stupid at the family functions. They're onto me. They realize that all of my trips around, you know, to Europe and things like this, I was just hooking up with random dudes, and people are starting to catch on. It's terrible.
Like, is there just no one left? Put me on a dating show. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Love Island. I don't even care. Just put me somewhere so I can actually like interact with the male race. I'm not interacting with males. Anyways, let's...
Love comes to you when you least expect it. Shut up. I have been trying to not expect it for like 6 years.
Yeah, and see, within 10 seconds, I can already tell that you're super annoying, and I know why men don't want to deal with you. Here's the problem, guys. When you make videos like this, when you behave like women like this, men realize that you really have nothing to offer. They're just going to, guys, like, they're just going to go and play video games. Truly, they're going to load up World of Warcraft. They're going to load up, I don't know, whatever it is dudes play these days, right? They're going to load up their video games, and they're going to have more fun playing video games and get more fulfillment out of video games than interacting with you. Like, it won't even be a close competition. You're competing against, I don't know, a dude's digital gear in video games, and you are losing. Isn't that funny to think about, guys? Women are losing to pixels. Really. They can't keep a dude, and all the dudes are realizing that they're worthless, and men are just out here playing video games. Right?
Love comes to you when you least expect it. Shut up. I have been trying to not expect it for like 6 years. And also, I was speaking to my friend the other day, and she was like, well, like, are you like trying to like go out of your way to meet people? I'm like, no, because people are fucking telling me that it comes when you least expect it. So here I am like trying to convince myself I don't want it, and I'm just not expecting it so I can get it, and it's not happening.
I guarantee you this woman, despite her terrible attitude, still has a bunch of dudes in her DMs, but she thinks that she's better than them.
But then even when I go out of my way to like go on dating apps, it just never works because these people that I'm meeting aren't my cup of tea, are not wanting what I want. They just want a casual thing. And like, as someone who's never been in any kind of romantic entanglement, my first relationship is not going to be a fucking casual relationship.
I guarantee you guys, I'm not a gambling man, okay? I don't like gambling, but I don't consider it gambling if I were to bet my entire life savings on the fact that this woman has in fact had casual encounters with dudes. She's just sick of it, right? Because the last 6 years of her life, she's been getting on these applications, she's been having casual flings, and men don't want anything serious with her. This is what women do when they get on these apps, guys. A lot of you guys think that I'm joking, right? But they get on these apps, and the dudes don't want to have anything serious with them, right? Because they're all shooting out of their damn league. The dudes just go, no, thank you. I don't want to take this seriously. Right? And the rest of the dudes are completely invisible, and they get treated like trash because they're not attractive enough, they're not tall enough, or they don't make enough money. Let's continue.
Boyfriend, so.
Wait, ex-boyfriend?
Yep.
She calls us friends, but I don't consider us friends.
What do you guys consider each other?
Technically still figuring it out, but I'm the one she calls when she needs to cry. I've tried.
It's a work in progress. So is everything.
It's one work in progress.
So you guys are just trying to work on things?
See how it goes.
I'm trying to work on things.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
On who?
Zac Efron, Josh Bowman, some celebrity, hot celebrity. You turn that down? Mm-mm. Couldn't do it.
All right, what if it was all the way around?
I know what I'm worth. One night with one celebrity doesn't change who I am.
So you wouldn't use it?
Even
There's
if I
no
gave
point.
it to you?
No. Because it sounds like a trap. if your significant other is willing to give you a one night stand with anybody in the world, it sounds like a trap for your loyalty. Fuck that.
This guy right here frustrates the absolute hell out of me. I don't know why he's here. I don't know why he's continuing to interact with this woman. Guys, please understand, okay, that you should not be trying to convince these women to like you or to stay with you. If she wants to break up, she's done. Never talk to her again. If she wants to go on a break, she's done. Never talk to her again. If she's not interested, fine. Who gives a damn? Get out of there. I do not like these dudes who continue to compromise themselves to be in situations like this. It makes me feel disgusted. Where is this dude's self-respect? I have absolutely no idea. Guys, if you ever find yourself in a situation like this where you're the friend and she's using you to cry, you know, she's coming crying to your shoulder when the dude that she really wants doesn't want her, please have the self-respect to leave the situation. If you're a dude in this situation and you do not leave, you have everything that's coming to you, guys. You absolutely do. Right? If you get scammed out of your money, if she uses you for your time, if she treats you like trash, that's all on you. And the reason why it's on you is because you could leave at any time. You shouldn't be there in the first place. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, guys, where like I just really wish that dudes had more self-respect than this. This is incredibly sad. Very, very bad to look at. Let's keep going.
What's your price?
I'm 23, so like I'll say at least like 10K.
Let's say
50 million. Probably around there.
10K?
Yeah.
What's your price, Kat?
You get about 3,000-4,000. I'll be all right. I'll be out here. I'm easy. Just give me money. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just give my shit so I can go.
Okay. What's your price?
My price is like 15K to 20K. Like 50K. I either fuck for love or for money, and currently it's been for money. Oh, so you fucked them for money? Yeah. Good thing. Yeah. Oh my god, thank God.
What about money?
Money's not important.
Would you marry an ugly man?
I've married one.
No, I look at my one anyway. What do you think?
Disgusting.
Why?
Any girl with any decency would never walk in straight with a man. Disgusting.
Well, I think it's just a gimmick, and I don't think any girl in their right mind would.
I love how brutal some of these women can be to each other back in the day, man. You know, all of these women dressed incredibly modestly. They see the dress and they absolutely roast it. That's what it's all about right here. By contrast, modern women, you know, all of them seem to have a price. And guys, I will say this, okay? I know a lot of these talk shows have been roasted and stuff for bringing on just stupid women, right? Oh, they only bring on women who have very low IQs and who have dumb opinions and all this kind of thing, right? A lot of these women who get on here, yes, they're incredibly stupid, but there are also smart ones, as far as I know, that they bring on, right? But in general, it does show you a trend in society. Okay, it absolutely does. There is more and more women these days who are thinking like these girls right here, who are just trying to extract money from men, who are trying to cheat on them, who are trying to manipulate them. Guys, if you don't believe what I'm saying, okay, you think that these women are just completely and utterly hand-picked and the rest of women are angels, or, you know, there's a good amount of normal women. I want you to go on TikTok and I want you to look at dating coaches, female dating coaches, right? It is, and look at their comments, how many women are agreeing with all of the vile stuff that's being said online. There are so many women these days that think like this. So many more than days like this, right? The difference is absolutely huge. Absolutely damn huge.
I believe, you know, the man is supposed to be the breadwinner. Okay. I would like to talk about, you know, maybe having a weekly allowance or something.
How much was the how much would be,
you know?
So how much is a weekly allowance?
Like my last relationship, you know, he was giving me like $2,000-3,000 every week. So
isn't it funny how some women associated providing men with money and money only? Whatever happened to a man providing information, education, guidance, advice, or even behavior improvement? Do you know why some women consider a man giving them money being the provider of the relationship? Because that is the only thing they would accept from a man. A lot of modern women, they don't want no guidance. They don't want to be told that they need to do better as the female in that relationship. How could that woman from the previous clip, I'm not judging her, how could she be an asset to his life?
I mean, I'm judging her, and I'm telling you right now, she's not an asset. You see, here's the problem, right? You have so many dudes who walk away from relationships, they walk away from society. And a lot of these guys do this because they realize these women are not assets. They are complete and utter liabilities, right? They are absolutely horrible to be around. They will ruin your life, and they are simply not worth the time. Let's continue. I believe we've got a couple of more clips here today. Okay, so this clip, guys, before we continue, says, rules my husband and I have for a successful marriage. You can already tell that this is not going to go well.
Yeah, I can't lie. These kind of all sound like this. That sounds like a miserable marriage, and those all sound like rules that you made up to benefit you. Just me? It's raining outside. Isn't that lovely? Thank you.
I swear women like this, they're essentially just glorified night workers, right? They say that they're virtuous and they're a wife now and everything. But whenever I see a girl like this who's making videos like these, who's saying things like this, I mean, can we just call it for what it is, guys? She's essentially a night worker with extra steps, right? You're a night worker, but you have a TikTok account. Congratulations. You're a night worker, but you're married. I don't think men should be marrying women like this at all. I think they're a complete and utter waste of time. We've only got a few more clips here today, guys. Let's continue.
My shit first, so I don't know why you
Get all your stuff and get out.
He wasn't the one to say that shit.
Deuces.
Deuces to you, bitch.
Yeah, get out. You already kicked out. I'm going back to Angie.
No, you not.
Yeah, I'm going back to Angie.
No, you not.
Your stuff and go. Angie's coming back. You know, she lasted probably, 5 days? About a week. You know, a week. Yeah. A week, 7 days. For a week. And she's already tooted and booted.
I would go to these frat parties, I would, guys, whatever. There was this one night though, and I was like, hey, you know, I talked to them all individually. I'm like, hey, so I'm gonna just be waiting in this closet. I don't even care about the party. I'm gonna be waiting in this closet. It's their laundry room, and just like come in whenever.
All right, no, we are absolutely leaving today's video there, guys. I think I've had enough. You know, I think that I'm just about ready to have a bit of a lie down, clear my head, not think about this garbage anymore, and then go to the gym. Okay, and these are the same people, guys, that wonder why they can't get in relationships with dudes, why men don't want to get married, why men are leaving women in mass, why, you know, why a lot of guys are just actively avoiding these girls. And you might say, well, Taylor, these are a very small subset of women. They are cherry-picked, they are hand-picked. I just want to highlight for a moment, guys, that this content is absolutely endless. There is endless amounts of videos like this on the internet. So if we're cherry-picking, it sure seems to me like we have a lot of cherries out there. Guys, we're going to be leaving it there. Make sure to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you take care of yourselves. And I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.